Hey guys, welcome to the news update here on Buzzing Pattaya and to this week's news. In today's edition, I've got some really nice restaurants I want to talk about. I definitely think are worthwhile going to. And before you think it, don't worry, I'm not being sponsored by them to say it. These are just places I've been to myself that I think are worth visiting. Of course, we've got our weekly parties that are coming up here this week. There's lots going on, and I want to talk about some of last week's main topics, main talking points. Before I get into that though, guys, have a look at our new website. It's www.buzzingpattaya.com. Have a look on there, guys. What we're doing is we're regularly updating it. We're trying to build you a website that's got a directory of pretty much everything you need to know about here in terms of bars, clubs, restaurants, hotels, you name it. We're adding it to the website each and every day. So please have a look on that, guys, and have a wander around and see what you think. And by the way, any feedback, greatly appreciated. All right, so in the news, we've had a bit of a mixture of the news this week, well, last week, sorry. But one of the funny ones that came up to me here was actually on the Pattaya news. It says, man arrested for attempted ATM theft in Pattaya claims the financial hardship was due to, now there's an excuse, partying. So basically he's gone on, he went on to a gas station and he's tried to rob them. He went in there with all his kit, blah, blah, blah. But when he was accosted by the police and when they did arrest him, it says here, a 31-year-old man, Thai man, was arrested red-handed while trying to steal money from an ATM at a Pattaya gas station. The suspect alleged he was suffering from financial struggles from partying. I've got to tell you, I'm going to give him 10 out of 10 for originality. I'm going to give him 1 out of 10 for feasibility. And 5 out of 10 for the balls to have a go. It was just, but apparently it says here, Wassam from Chaiyaphum province was nabbed red-handed while trying to open an ATM with prying tools, including steel cutting pliers, a crowbar, and of course, safety glasses. Right, love, I'm just going to go out and break into the local ATM down at the gas station. Have you seen my safety glasses? I just need them just in case. Honestly, you can't make this stuff up, can you, really? You just can't make this stuff up. But yeah, so anyway, with his safety glasses in hand, he's been arrested. And it's just hilarious. Only here, I think. It says the suspect did not attempt to elicit sympathy from the authorities as he bluntly confessed that he poured all of his money into partying in Pattaya and now had no money to pay his rent. He added that he only arrived in the resort city a week ago. Okay, all right. So you got here a week ago. You've done all your dollar. You've done all your money. You've actually happened to have a set of safety glasses as well as a crowbar and all the rest of it just to nip down to the local gas station and see if you can top up your party funds. So anyway, he won't have to worry about paying his rent because I assume now he'll be in one of the local hotels for people that have decided that they want to break the law. But anyway, there we go. I love it, safety glasses. Now, something that's been reported, I've got to be honest with you guys, I don't know about you. Do you even notice this? Do you really notice it? Does this make a difference to your day? And I'm being totally honest now. But it's been reported here in the Pattaya Mail that smog in Pattaya hits 20 times higher than critical levels. They've got the picture that you're looking at. I mean, obviously it looks horrific. It says here, air quality in Pattaya nearly hit 20 times the hazardous limit as tiny dust particles hung over the city. The so-called PM 2.5 level, whatever that is, particulate matter, 2.5 microns or smaller, hit 175 microns, a cubic meter of air. I mean, seriously. I don't like to make jokes about this, but you know me, guys, you know what I'm like. This is just my style. But who measures this? Do you know what I mean? And I honestly don't know, but what's the impact? What does it actually do? I mean, if it's a bit smoggy out there, well, it's smoggy, isn't it? You know, go to London, well, obviously not now, you can't now, they've got all the emissions and all this exhaust stuff you've got to deal with and all the rest of it. But the reality is, though, you know, what does it do? Does it give you a cough, a sore throat? I mean, I don't know. You know, if I'm being really truthful and bluntly honest, the air here, in my opinion, is the least of your worries. They want to focus on repairing the pavements that are just treacherous. You walk around this city, and I'll tell you, so many people get caught by this, and myself included. You might be walking with your mate, having a chat, or your girlfriend, or whatever. You're not really looking where you're going because you don't necessarily think you need to, and then suddenly there's a hole or there's a broken pavement slab. I mean, the footpaths here really are bad. And those of you guys that have been out here, you'll vouch for me when I say that it really is bad. So, you know, I get this whole smog thing kind of, but the reality is that the pavements here need desperately looking at. They really do. But anyway, but yeah, so that's the smog is 20 times the hazardous limit. Wow. Now, Pattaya has been in the news again. It goes on to say here, this is again in the Pattaya Mail. It says, Pattaya suspected of being a British husband's mystery destination. And I don't know how true this is, so please don't hold me. I don't know. I'm only going by what I read in the news here. But it says here, a wife's anguish to a British television agony aunt has sparked an enormous debate on social media. The lady is sorely distressed after discovering that her husband of nearly 50 years, good on you son, has made several trips to Thailand and dispatched mega cash to a Thai bank account, which are none of your business. Most of the advice pouring in has been to see a solicitor about a divorce and or change the locks on the front door. Everyone seems to know instinctively the guy's reasons for heading to the land of smiles. And it's quite, you know, I'm sure some of you guys are watching thinking, oh, blimey, you know, don't say that, Trev. Like the old dear thinks I'm playing golf, or she thinks I've gone to Singapore on a business conference, and all these kind of things that I'm sure you probably do, you know, cover up your tracks slightly. 50 years though. So let's say they got married when, I don't know, I mean, back in the day, what's the legal age for getting married? Is it 18? I don't know. But let's just say 18 or 19. You know, he's been married 50 years, the poor bloke. And he's come out here and thought, holy jamoli, look at what's in front of me. This is fantastic. And I don't know, but yeah, so apparently she's not happy. And she's decided that she's going to go to the agony aunt on national TV, and now it's gone viral. That this guy's in. It's gone on. It says some bloggers on Facebook and Twitter have been speculating where in Thailand the errant husband has been heading. The main choice is Pattaya on the grounds that the resort is not exactly famous for celibacy or monogamy. Check me out with two long words there. Or that archaeological parks or scenic waterfalls are rather thin on the ground in Sin City. Well, if you're going to have a go at the city, at least get your facts right. We may not have scenic waterfalls as such, all the rest of it, but Sin City, as they go to call it, does actually have more tourist attractions in Chonburi than any other part of Thailand. So if you're going to have a pop at us, at least get the facts right. It says here, one keyboarder actually claimed to know details of the case and provided a blurred photograph of a transgender person known locally as Mattress Lil as the object of carnal desires. You know, When I remember when I was back in living in London, you know, what was it? Was it the Daily Sport? I think it was, Daily Sport. You know, that was just full of rubbish. But because it was full of rubbish, it was just so popular. But anyway, I don't know. What do you think? I think pat the lad on the back. Fair play to your son. Go out there, get out there and enjoy yourself. Happy days. Now, talking of enjoying yourself, a Buddhist monk here has now been mobbed after blessing a lottery winner. Now, this doesn't surprise me because, quite frankly, Thai people are very, very superstitious. And it goes here to say that factory workers flocked to a Sirachar temple to get blessed after a co-worker who won the lottery. The lottery winner there, she went and got blessed by the monk. And it says there, the monk suddenly became the most popular man in the Sirachar clergy after earlier anointing the hands and wallet of a co-worker at the Borwin factory, who bought a lottery ticket outside the temple and 10 days later won the 6 million baht first prize in February. So she's gone to see the monk. He's blessed her hands and he's blessed her wallet. She's bought a lottery ticket and she's won 6 million baht. I mean, fair play to her for winning it. You know, it's a large amount of money, particularly for a Thai person. It's a huge amount of money, so that will make a massive difference to her life. But fair play to her for having a go. But yeah, apparently now they're all queuing up and everyone wants to get their hands and wallet blessed by this said monk in order to bring them good luck and good fortune. I'm not really superstitious. I don't need to go into detail. I've mentioned it 2 or 3 times about my wife when she went to pray in the temple that we have up in Korat. And at the same time, I got a very much waited for phone call from a good friend of mine who had the code for my AdSense account, which I've been long overdue. So, you know, do you put the two together and say, oh, you know, there's your code, and by the way, she's praying? Does this woman say, you know, yeah, I went and got blessed and now I won 6 million? I don't know. But there is, you know, superstitions all around the world, isn't it? It's what's the weirdest superstition that you know of? I'm trying to think. Walking under ladders. I mean, I'm an ex-window cleaner, so that never bothered me and didn't ever worry me. But yeah, walking under ladders. There's so many. There's so many weird and wonderful superstitions. Maybe we should do a video on superstitions in Pattaya. What do you reckon? And that was also in the Pattaya Mail. There isn't really a lot more else to say about the news, to be honest with you, which is kind of good. I prefer it like that. People are asking me about the closing time. Right now it's at 2 a.m. Pretty hard close. There are other aspects that are staying open, but that's nothing to do with me, and I'm not going to be in a position to talk about that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, fingers crossed, things will change in the not too distant future. So, I get asked a lot. We publish this in our new website. We publish it in our Discord. We publish it in our members area about places to go and eat. And it's very difficult because obviously everyone, you know, they have different expectations, different palate as to what they like and don't like. So I'm going to give you 3 places that I personally have eaten in, and I've always found the food to be very good. So please don't take that as verbatim. I'm just saying I've eaten there personally, and it's always been very good. And the first one I want to shout out to is in the city centre, and it's often missed because it's not very easily seen. But it's called Casa Pascal Restaurant. I've been there myself. I've been there with my good friend of mine, Dave Strachan. We had celebrated his birthday there a couple of years back. It's very, very good food, like seriously nice food. It is casual kind of fine dining. It is at the upper end of the scale, but the food, if you like, you know, if you're into quality food at reasonable prices in a very, very nice place, well, Casa Pascal is definitely one that you want to check out. And they're on Second Road. If you go down Second Road, get towards Mike Mall, around that area. It's actually Mall 10, I think it is, Soy 10. But get around that area, and you'll look up on the right. It's on the right-hand side of the road. You'll see the sign there, Casa Pascal. I'll put a link to their Facebook page in the description below in this video. So have a scroll down in the video description. You'll see Casa Pascal. Go and check it out. Really good food, very, very good menu. Like I say, it is fine dining, and it's very, very good. And Pascal himself, absolutely lovely gentleman. If he's there, he will come and say hello to you. He really, and his life stories, I'm hoping to bring him on the channel soon and do an interview with him, because his life stories there are just, they're fantastic. He's that kind of guy where you can just literally, I mean, I'm not into wine, but you could just get yourself a bottle of wine, share a glass each, and just sit there and listen to his stories. They're absolutely brilliant. Now, further around the corner is Soy Bangkok. Now, Soy Bangkok, there's a really nice little restaurant here called Nadia's Kitchen. Again, I'll put their Facebook link down in the description. But Nadia's Kitchen, it's an open-fronted restaurant. It's right opposite, almost opposite Babylon, the gentleman's club. But the food in there is just really, really nice. They do great breakfast. They do what I call day-to-day food. You know, if you want to get yourself some lunch or you want to get yourself an evening meal, they do a huge selection of different day-to-day meals. Very, very good prices, and the quality of the food is very good. So if you are in the area, Soy Bangkok, have a look at Nadia's Kitchen. Pop in there, grab yourself a bite to eat. You know, it really is very, very comprehensive, and they're lovely people. There's a pool table there. Say hello to Denton if he's in there. Give him a game of pool. He likes a game of pool. Nadia's often there. She's lovely. She'll come up and speak to you and say hi. It's a good place to meet up in the morning, have a coffee, and you'll meet other like-minded people in the area, maybe that are on holiday or maybe long stays. You might even get the expats that pop in there for their breakfast or their afternoon or evening meals. So have a look at there. Now this one is, I'm not sure this is somewhere you'd probably get to. I don't know, but I want to check it out and throw it out there anyway. But if you go up over to the east side of Pattaya, and if you're not sure, the east side of Pattaya is across Sukhumvit Road. And we've got a road called Soy Khao Talo. Soy Khao Talo, if you go up Soy Khao Talo, it's very easy to navigate. There's basically 4 soys. There's Soy Siam, Soy Nam Pagwan, Soy Khao Noi, and then there's Soy Khao Talo. And they just go straight. They kind of head towards Mapachan Lake. Anyway, the point being is go up Soy Khao Talo, right up to the very top, round the S-Bend, past Castra Gym, round the S-Bend, past all the girly bars, and there's a restaurant on the right-hand side called Pepper and Salt. Now, you always find a testament to a restaurant is the fact of how busy they are. This restaurant is always busy, always. In the evenings, it's busy. And they've got a very, very good comprehensive menu, good prices. I would say their prices are sort of medium to high, but the quality of food is fantastic. And their ribs, I've had their ribs in there. Their ribs are just, oh man, they're so good. But again, it's worthwhile, if you want to do something different, like, maybe there's like 3 or 4 of you lads, and you think, right, let's go out. Where should we go tonight? Don't really know. Get in a Bolt taxi. Put it in there, in Bolt, pepper and salt, soy caltalo. Go up there, have your food. And the nice thing about the location, stepping aside from the actual food aspect, is the location is right in the very tip at the top of all of our girly bars that are over on the east side of Pattaya. So if you are fancying a night out with some good food and a bit of fun, well, there you go, pop up there. But pepper and salt, like I say, the link will be down in the description, but pepper and salt, very, very good food. Check out the ribs. The ribs, oh, nice. So what's happening this week? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? What's on the agenda? Well, this week, fingers crossed, everything should be good to go. But again, all of these events I'm going to talk about now, I will put down in the description of the video. So just have a little scroll down there. You can click on any of them. But hopefully Wednesday, the 1st of March, Cat Flaps, the new gentleman's club over in Pattaya is going to be opening, a soft opening. It's not going to be a full-on one, but it'll be a soft opening. It gives you a chance to go up there, have a wander around, see all what's been done. It's one of Stephen's bars. It's his latest, newest bar. It's called Cat Flaps. It's a gentleman's club at the top of Soy 4 and Soy 5 in Pattaya. It's just there. You can't miss it. There is the directions are in there in the Facebook page. So again, you can just show Bolt driver and they'll take you straight there. But hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be a soft opening this week on Wednesday the 1st. Check out their Facebook page and there's a lot more information there for you. Now, parties, you know what we got here. Guess where? Yep, it's Soy 1, no 2, no 3. Oh, Soy 6. There we are. We're back down Soy 6 again. There's a nurse party at the Roxy Bar in Soy 6. So if you like your themed events, you like your cosplay. I need to say costume play then. Cosplay. That is cosplay anyway, when they dress up in different stuff. Anyway, if you like the nursey outfits, then get yourself down on Friday the 3rd of March at 3 o'clock. At the Roxy Bar in Soy 6, there is going to be a nurse party. Now, if ever there's a time it's good to be injured, well, now's that time, because go down there and you've got a selection of probably the prettiest unqualified nurses you're ever likely to come across. Did I said that, come across? Well, moving on. Right, now, if you're not into partying and you want to try and get yourself fit, on the 4th and the 5th of March this weekend, there is a kettlebell boot camp being hosted by a guy called Nicky up at the Fairtex Training Centre. And if you are into, years ago I used to do this kettlebell thing when it first came out. I've got to be honest with you, it's exhausting. It's flipping hard work. It really is. But if you fancy having a crack at it, go and have a go. Like I say, it's at the Fairtex Training Centre, and it's at midday on the 4th and the 5th of March. Go up there, pay a visit. Get yourself out there, sweat off a few calories, and go out there in the evening and put them back on again. All right, so lastly, and nicely, this one actually, nicely. If you know where Soy Excite is, Soy Excite, if you go down there, you're going to go and you will come across, you'll go to Olivia's Club. Now, there is a birthday party there for Perry. Perry's on Saturday, the 4th of March, starts at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock in the evening at Olivia's Club. Like I say, all this information is down in the video description, so it's all there. Just click on it and it will show you exactly what we've been showing you and talking about here. But they've got a birthday party there. These birthday parties are always good fun. If you haven't been to one before, you might not understand the concept, but basically the birthday girl, she'll have a necklace of 20 bahts or 100 bahts or 1,000 bahts if she's lucky, and she will walk around. It's customary, it's kind of like a nice gesture to get, I don't know, whatever out of you, 40 baht out of you, or 100 baht, whatever you want to do, and you just clip it onto a necklace for her to wish her happy birthday. So don't be surprised or offended if you see a girl walking around with a load of money around her neck. That's the birthday girl, and that's kind of like how we do it here. But anyway, so go down there, Olivia's Club, Soy Excite at 7 o'clock in the evening. Go and celebrate Perry's birthday with her and have a great night out. All right, there we are. That's it for me today, guys. Like I say, just a quick round of what's going on. Please drop your comments below. I read every single comment, and I get asked this quite a few times. Is it you, Trev? Do you read them, or is it someone else? It is me. I read every single comment when I wake up in the morning at silly o'clock. The first thing I do is I jump on my phone and I go through all the comments on YouTube. So guys, please drop your comments below, and I love reading them, and I'll reply back to you. There we are. That's it. Thank you so much indeed for watching. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Please have a look on our website, www.buzzingpattaya.com. We've done a lot of reshuffling, restructured it all, and have a look on there, guys, please. And if you want to join us on Discord. There's nearly 10,000 members on there now. It's a really good platform, completely free of charge. Loads of people with lots of experience will be on there that can comment and share, etc. Rooms, photos, girls, videos, you name it, it's on there. And if you'd like to support the channel, there is a link to the members area down below, and your support is greatly appreciated. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much indeed for watching, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.